Yeah, man. Like all these different philosophies. That's why people going up. 15 and 22. But that's what you got, and Esau does that too. Why to try to keep our people jacked up in the mind, man. But like we brought the scripts out earlier, it says the deceived and the deceiver are his in the book of Job, man. You know, the deceived and the deceivers are Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shaz, man. All right. So if you're walking around looking like heathens, guess what? The Lord gave that to you. Shalom. The Lord gave that to you. Bro, I was about to come out his dreads and shit. He did that. I still didn't come out.
I think I know some of that. Yeah, he knows the truth.
He don't know it. He got fucking dreads. And they long. You know he an Israelite. But them niggas, man, like, that's the shit, like, that's what I'm doing.
From the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, and verse 21. But the people took of the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed.
Okay. That's right. Go ahead.
To sacrifice unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah thy God.
That's right. So
and Galal.
That's right. So the Lord told them, Samuel, right? Salah. But the Lord told him at that time, you know, when they conquered that region, that area, everything that they found, they were supposed to take it and destroy it, man. And I believe that was Saul. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was Saul that was supposed to do that. All right. So he was disobedient, yes. Right? Saul, right? Come. So it was Saul that he was supposed to destroy everything. But what he do, he wanted to take things to himself, man, and keep that shit for himself, which I believe the scripture explains. Go ahead,
Verse 22. And Samuel said, hath the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah?
That's right, man.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
That's right, man.
And to hearken than the fat of rams.
That's right, man. So what he wanted to do, he wanted to take all their finest things and everything. Even the Lord told him, man, destroy that shit. Right? He told him to destroy it, get rid of it. He ain't have no need for it, man. So what Saul wanted to do, he wanted to do his own thing. He's like, no, Lord, I'm gonna take this and sacrifice it to you. Instead of just obeying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. That's all he had to do. And that wasn't the first time. That was what I believe. That was one of the first times Saul disobeyed Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
You know? That's why the Lord took the spirit off of him and gave it to King David, man. And King David was after the Lord's own heart, man. So that's why right now you have the house of Saul and you have the house of David. And these niggas is at the house of Saul. All these other different groups, man. What they call them, the alphabet groups. You know? Now you got Tazadakia, them dudes. You got GOCC. You got ISUPK. You got IUIC.
HOI.
Yeah, HOI. All them dudes, man. Matter of fact, the Army of Israel. You know? Yeah, you got all them dudes. Matter of fact, Sakari. You know, but Sakari, they teach a lot of the doctrines that we teach too, though. You know? Because I listen to some of them dudes, man. They teach the same doctrine, basically. You know? But, yeah, man, but you got all those dudes and they don't obey the Lord the way they're supposed to, man. You know? It says obey is better than sacrifice, man. You know? So if the Lord tell you to do something, you're supposed to do it, man.
That's right.
Not take it upon yourself to be whatever, man. Whatever you feel as though you big and bad enough to be, man. You know? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah ain't playing no games with you niggas, man. And that's evident because it goes back to King Saul, because what he do? He went and after a soothsayer to bring the prophet Samuel back. But Samuel right here, Samuel was right there with him, man. And telling him, like, yo, what you doing, dog? You fucking up. Like the Lord told you to destroy this shit. You want to sacrifice it to him? You should just obey him. You know? So he had him right there. And once Samuel, Salakia, once Samuel passed on and went to the spirit world, he was at rest, chilling. Now Saul wanted to wake him up out of sleep because he was bitching. So Saul ain't had faith from the beginning. You know? That's like 2/3 of these niggas, man. They don't have no faith at all, man. And how you know they don't got faith? It shows through their actions, man.
That's right.
They sell out. What they do, they go to Daddy Esau. You know? Even, and I'm talking about these other Israelite groups that get that 501c3 charter. What you do? You sold the fuck out because you're taking that money from Esau, man. Instead of trusting in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, and manning up, girding up your loins like a man. You know? Our people don't do that. Go ahead, huh? That was 22, right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, go to 23.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. This was from this. Verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft,
Damn.
and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Damn.
Because
Yo, those are some heavy. Yo, read that one more time, Bubba, for shot.
from the book of 1 Samuel,
Yo, that's some heavy shit right there, man.
chapter 15.
That's what the Lord is comparing that stuff to. So if you in this spirit, and that's the spirit of the house of Saul, man, then you niggas is man. Go ahead, huh?
Verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft,
Damn. That's a mouthful right there.
and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Damn. Now, that's like you worshiping another God, man. You better off worshiping another God than being stubborn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Teach,
You know? Go ahead.
because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he has also rejected thee from being king.
Damn. So yo, you see that right there, man? Cause he rejected the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Lord rejected him from being king, man. And King Saul was a great king, man. And his glory. When the Lord had the spirit on him, man.
That's right.
And guess what? King Saul started bitching when it came time to fight the Philistines. And they had to fight Goliath. You know? That nigga was going through it, man. You know? Matter of fact, I just grabbed that movie, Samson.
Yeah,
I got Black Panther, Samson, and there's another one. But I want to check Samson out.
right.
You know?
Right.
That's just been on my
I wanted to, you said it, but I did want to watch the Black Panther joint with you because I watched it now.
Yeah.
I got the
But yeah, man. So the like he was bitching to fight the Philistines. So what that showed you right there, he didn't have faith, man. And guess what? The house of Saul is not going to have faith. Only the house of David is going to have faith. You know? And these up and coming times, man. Because to go completely against the RFID microchip is going to take faith, man. Which starts right now. You know? That shit just don't happen overnight. But and again, you're going to have men that believe at the last minute. And these are the last minutes right there.
That's right.
Right here, these are the last seconds. The closing, the curtain is closing, man. That final curtain call. That's what's going on right now, man.
That's right.
And if you don't come over to the side and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you're gonna be caught out there in that rain the same way. But this rain is gonna be fire, man.
Come.
You know? It ain't gonna be water, man. That rain is gonna rain down fire on you niggas, man. And you're gonna see brothers getting beamed up in chariots. And they're gonna be looking down. Then guess what? They even gonna see family members that they tried to talk to. Like, yo, I talked to him, man. I told him he ain't want to listen. This is that. That's why the Lord got hard in your heart, man. You know? Matter of fact, grab Isaiah 28:7. Yo, man, we talk to people every day, man. Tell them, these things are gonna happen, this, that, and the third. But you think these niggas listen? No, man. You know? They think it's a joke. They think it's a game. They think it's something to be played with, man.
It's Isaiah, right?
No, Isaiah 28.
From the book of Isaiah. You said 20?
28.
All right. From the book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 7. But they also have erred through wine and through strong drink
That's right, man.
are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through the strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision.
Right.
They stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit
That's right.
and filthiness, so that there is no place clean.
That's right. So that strong drink and that wine that it's talking about, you can put that twofold, man. But that's talking about the doctrine that them niggas is on, man. You know? Because they drunk out their goddamn mind. And how they get drunk? Because they listen to the doctrine and they swallowed up. So that means they erred in their ways. So their visions is blurry, man. You know? That's like the Christian church. They man, them niggas is plastered off of doctrine, man. That's like a nigga that never drank a day in his life drink a whole fifth of Henny. He gonna pass the fuck out. Mess around and die, man. But that's the way the Christian church drank up the doctrine of the so-called white man. You know? They're not thinking clearly, they're not seeing straight. Because that's why the Lord he compares doctrines to wine, man. You know? He compares those doctrines to wine because they fuck up your thought process and the way you think and the way you function. Because the way you're supposed to function throughout this truth is not the way they function with the Christian church or the Islamic faith, man.
That's right.
Or all those other doctrines, man. Those niggas is drunk without wine, man.
They drunk because they don't comprehend what they read.
Exactly.
That's the basics of the situation. Stay in the doctrine, don't change the doctrine.
Isaiah 29:9. This is just what I just said, man.
You said 29 and up?
Right. Them niggas are drunk without wine.
From the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine.
Right.
They stagger, but not with strong drink.
See that, man? That's the doctrine, man. Because these niggas stagger at different doctrines. Now, how you stagger? Because you stumble upon that shit. And then you try to go with it and roll with it. Even though that shit don't even make sense to you, man. You know? These niggas believe in all these different doctrines, knowing goddamn well it don't make no sense to them at all, man. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 10.
Right.
For the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua hath poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep,
There it go.
and hath closed your eyes.
That's right, man.
The prophets and your rulers,
That's right.
the seers,
That's right.
hath he covered.
That's right. So that goes for IUIC, man. Them niggas down there on Kensington Ave, you know? ISUBK. Because them dudes, that's what they doing. The Lord poured on them the spirit of deep sleep. So they don't even know that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. They saying that it's Christianity, man. But it specifically tells you that you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless this mark is implanted in you. So they so fucking dumb, they can't even look up words, man. And that's how powerful Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is, man. Because he blinded them dudes, man. It says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You know? That's a fearful thing, man.
That's right.
But you got these niggas and yo, and that's how proud them niggas is, man. They just as proud as Esau. And that, yo, wasn't that how King Saul was, man? He was just as proud, man. You know? So he walking around all chest poked out. Yeah, the mark of the beast is Christianity. Like, yo, how fucking dumb does that sound, man? Or it's an embargo. You know? Them niggas can agree on all other type of doctrines, but they can't agree on that, man. They can agree to go against the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, but you can't agree on what the mark of the beast is, man. Some of them niggas said it was sleeping with the so-called white woman. So they carnally minded. Because you got some fucking, you got Irishmen, you got Sicilian Italians that are Jakes. You got some Chinese motherfuckers that's Jakes, man. Because they spread on all four corners of the earth. Like I went to the barbershop today, and the gooks run that shit. Right? So now you gotta be a spiritual man and look at spirits. But the first two barbers, they kind of had the spirit of Jake. And a lot of Jakes was going to them to get their shit cut. And I see the way that they was doing it and all that shit. I'm like, damn. Like, them niggas was sharp. And then the group that was, that you know, I don't care if I just get a one, you know, shadow all around. Don't shake me up, nothing. You can't fuck that up. But he a straight goop that do that shit. And I can tell how he be trying to, yo, his spirit is just off, man. You know? But that's how I know these other niggas is they drunk off the wine, these different philosophies, man. You know? Because they think that every so-called white face is a cracker, man. You know? And they think that every so-called black face is a Jake. And guess what? In that time, and these up-and-coming race wars and all that, that's going to get you niggas killed. And yo, Donald Trump is moving. He's doing a lot of major moves to piss you niggas off, man. And you niggas still ain't mad. And this is why you niggas still ain't mad, man. This is exactly why niggas still ain't mad. Go ahead, huh?
From the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, and verse 10. For the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua hath poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
That's right.
And hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath covered.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And the vision of all is to become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed.
Damn, there it goes.
Which men deliver it, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he hath, I cannot. He said, I cannot, for it is sealed.
That's right. So that's letting you know right there, you know, that you got these other camps and everything. They can't even break the scriptures down correctly, man, because they don't got the right doctrine. You know? You got niggas breaking down the whole Leviathan wrong. You got niggas that can't even agree on who Esau is. They saying Esau's the Arab. You know? They going at the whole, the 12 tribes. They going at the whole 12 tribes sign, man. You know? Trying to say that that's false, man. You know? So those are the niggas that had that book and be like, yo, please read it because it's sealed to them. You know? It's prophecies that's sealed to them. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't even reveal it to him, man.
That's right.
You know? That's why them niggas don't know shit, man. And then you got these niggas that want to be buddy-buddy with the so-called white man and say that he's going to be in the kingdom as a regular citizen. That's bullshit. You so-called white people are going to hardcore slavery.
That's right.
You crackers are going to hardcore slavery, man. Bottom line, man. The Romans don't like this shit. But guess what? They can't do nothing about it, man. Why? Because it's all according to the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua that's been written, man. And we ain't doing nothing but delivering what the Lord says, man. You know? Matter of fact, grab Micah 2 and 11, Bible the song. We got 2 more that we're going to close out. Yeah, man. Them,
That's cool, man, about it.
yeah, definitely. You're a small job. But you know, the crackers, they get mad when you start talking truth. 211. And now, yo, 211, what's that? That's a robbery in progress. You know? And what we doing? We robbing Esau of all his falsehoods, man. We putting it out there. You know? This is 211 in progress. Go ahead,
From the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 11. Oh, Micah, verse 2, chapter 2, verse 11. If a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink, he shall be, Salaki, he shall even be the prophet of this people.
That's right, man.
Salaki.
So that's a nigga that's going around prophesying lies, man. You know? But that's what our people like to hear, man. You know? Read that one more time, Baba Kashan. But they prophesy strong drink. So that's that philosophy and that doctrine that got the people drunk, man.
That's right.
And the Lord set them up to do that to certain people, man.
That's right.
You know?
From the book of Micah.
So he basically robbing them of their salvation.
That's right. From the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 11. If a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink,
That's different doctrines right there.
he shall even be the prophet of this people.
That's right. You got niggas like Nate, Yohana, that do that, man. Even that nigga No Light, bro No Light, man. You know? But matter of fact, he don't even tell you prophecy because he don't tell you what's going to happen. Man.
None of them tell you prophecy.
You know?
I haven't heard of prophecy from anybody.
All them niggas do is talk shit.
Especially not one that don't have, that's not in the scripture.
Yeah, cut. All them niggas do is talk shit. You know? They niggas, man. They like to gather and shit, man. With that bullshit, man. Matter of fact, grab Isaiah 5 and 11. We're going to end up on that.
Say again?
Isaiah 5 and 11.
You can love Isaiah 11.
Right, we're going to end up.
You said 5 and 11?
Right. That's the spirit. We in the spirit of Isaiah.
Right.
You know?
5 and 11? From the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink,
Right.
that continue until night, till wine inflame them.
That's right. So you know what? And that's another one. That's twofold, man. That could go for a nigga that get up early and hit the deli or the liquor store, the state store, whatever, and just start going there with the liquor, man. All goddamn thing long. So he turn into a madman. And guess what? That's the same thing with the doctrine, man. That's what they call strong drink and all that. Stay down. Think motherfucker. Move on. Motherfucker ass you something. Wonder why that nigga pulled up like that. He probably ready to take that shit. Hey, cut. But nah, but you got, read that one more time. It says, woe to him, so woe is destruction. So to a nigga that wake up and chase all these different doctrines and all that shit all day long, man. Right. Eventually, they going, it says it inflames, so eventually they going to become a madman. You know? Bugged out their fucking mind, just like a nigga that drink all day. At the end of the day, if you drink all day, what you doing? You throwing up. You passing out. You know? That's the same thing you're gonna do with that doctrine, man.
That's
Read
right.
that one more time, Buckle the Show. We're gonna end on that.
From the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, and verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink.
That's right. So woe to them. So that's when you first wake up in the morning, you chasing a fucked up doctrine.
That's right.
And that could go for anything, man. You got niggas want to get up and go chase after fucking money. You know? They chase after Esau's doctrine. What they do? Wake up early in the morning, go to these schools. You know, college campuses and all that. That's doctrines, man. That's philosophies. That's strong drink. Why? Because it's keeping you drunk, man.
That's right.
You're not waking up in the morning, rising up the truth, man. Praying the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, man. You know? Praying Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, man. Praying the Shema prayer in the Hebrew, man. You know? And that's the things that we have to do, man. You know? And that's the things that we got to learn. Because we're going to need that in that time. You know?
That continue until night, till wine inflame them.
That's right. So wine and flame, so that means it puffs you up, riles you up, makes you mad, inflame. That rises you. You know, swells you up. You know? When they say you got to inflame joint or something, that means it's swollen. So what Bernie Mac said to the nigga, he said, man, you better watch what you say before you get swole. Or some shit like that. So that means he gonna fuck you up. You know? So you gotta be careful of following after these different doctrines, man, and philosophies until you become swole up with, and then guess what? It says wisdom puffeth up. You know? That's a trend right there.
That's crazy.
No, it says pride goeth before destruction. It said knowledge puffeth up. So look at Bro Polite. You know? So he think he got all his knowledge. Guess what he did? He woke up early going to false doctrine. So that nigga out there like this. Like a nigga that lift all these weights and shit. You know?
You know what's crazy? That's still, it's prophecy. Like how I say about dude's shoes being pink. What they do is, in sports, they promote
Gay shit.
everything, like, and not even like it's like, yeah, it's gay shit, but it's unintentional, to where as though they'll say it's for breast cancer, and it's like all these niggas got pink on. Everybody got pink. All everybody's shoes and everybody's socks is pink. Everybody got pink. And but look, you do it until it's like, you know, pink is a norm. Now niggas got on pink shirts, which I at one point in time felt like it was fly. If you had pink on, if the right dude had pink on at the right time, was okay. But now, cause I grew up in the '90s, so you know.
Yo, this nigga Cameron.
Yeah.
Do that shit.
It was. But it
had
was
a whole pink
I ain't even like
Range
the.
Rover.
I ain't like the fur joint that he did with pink, but.
He had the pink Range
But
Rover.
if you do it right, you do it right, cause I still say it's a color, it's just a color, but it's not a manly color, it's not a masculine color. That ain't for you. Now y'all wearing pink. Y'all
What
wearing.
the scripture say? A man's not supposed to wear it after he changed into a woman. You know? And that's what them niggas do. They wear what pertain to a woman.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up, bro?
Salam alaikum.
Shalom.
What does it mean? We're
not Muslim, man.
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
We're Muslim. So
I'm
what you
Muslim.
Ishmael?
Yes,
What you Ishmael?
I'm
Be Isaac.
I'm good.
Be Isaac.
Yes,
Ishmael, be Isaac.
inshallah.
So we the chosen people. You're not.
What is Ilya Binu? That way, right?
You said what?
Ilya Binu.
You ever having them?
Yeah,
I don't know what Google is, man.
good to go.
No, you gotta Google shit, right?
Assalamu alaikum.
Nah, pray to Allah and that's gonna tell you where area
I'm
is.
Muslim,
I
man.
know.
I
Ask
know.
Allah where area is.
I did.
Alright, ask Allah where area is.
I'm Muslim. Yeah, I see you, alright? No, I don't check you. No. Babylon.
You said what?
Babylon.
Ask Allah where area is.
Believe me, I
You know what I'm saying?
He sound like a Benjamin.
Yeah, good.
Sound
Damn, I was trying to get the man fucking. But yeah, I told him.
Oh, yeah, you talking about the
But yeah, fuck it. But yeah, but see how them niggas is. But no, that nigga, he hit straight Ishmaelite. You
Uh,
know what I'm saying? But like, yo,
Oh, they sound,
he
he sound
got,
like a Benjamite, man.
yeah,
His
but nah, the way he
accent.
look,
He sound like this old head I used to work with.
yeah, but nah, that's because he got that mush mouth.
Yeah.
Fucking teeth.
Yeah, that's just
You know? But the way he move and all that, he don't got the flavor of a Benjamin. But them niggas will be like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? They got that flavor with it. Here's more like some gay shit, man. You know? Man, that's the bus we charging for now too, man. But nah, man,
Yeah,
you got shit. My mic, my bad. You got anything you want to add out? Close out.
Man, just open your eyes, man. And open these scriptures, man, and read them, yo.
Right.
Read these prophecies, man. And try to take the role of these prophets, man. Get out here and do this work.
Right, man. There you go, man. It ain't too much more time, man. That's why I brought that out in the beginning, man. You know, Amos 8:11, one fact. It says, wisdom shall hide his wit, you know? I think that's in 7 minutes. But that's basically. That's basically where yeah, cuz. But nah, cause this is how you know the famine of the word is coming, man. All right, so like the brother said, get out here and play the roles of the prophets. If the Lord ordains you to do that, man. And then throughout the week, you got to be on your game too, man.
That's right.
It ain't just coming out here on Saturday or Friday or whatever the Lord tell you to come out here and do the work. This is the thing you got to continue throughout the whole week, man. You know, because guess what? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua could very well come during the week and snatch us up. All hell could very well break loose during the week. And guess what you want to be found doing? You want to be found doing the work, man. You don't want to be found with your pants down. You know? That goes for myself too, man. You know? This thing real, man. I'm gonna read this from closing. This is our Salaki. 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 9. It says, "And salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into its secret chamber." So that's basically like, that's the family of the word, man. You know,
That's
race
right.
riots, you know, and all that shit in one verse, man. You know, what they say, all that in one bar. You know. Anything else, right? Damn, man, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the Akwafium and the children that believe on the true names of the Father and Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh and the Son's name is Yahweh Shah. And death to America!